What's on TV today?
What's up, dude? Check these guys out. This is my buddy Jeff, aka H2O by motorcycle. You can find him on the 405 wearing a wetsuit and wrangling a spear gun. You already know Oroville. Pacific Coast Hunters.
That was a really cool video, Sinpat. What else is on? Hold on. This looks familiar. This area where we look. There I am again. Yeah, Pacific Coast Hunters coming in strong. What's that hanging off my belt there? Oh, there might be something cool. Stay tuned in the rest of the video to see what that is.
Shark Eddie's ready to get in. Jacob's over getting ready. Orville's ready. Let's do this.
As you're going to see in this dive, it was just absolutely crystal clear that day, and the colors and everything just so beautiful, but freaking cold out there. But the first part of this dive, I'm really just looking for some lobsters, so there's a lot of diving down. This is just how lobster diving is. You dive down, you look in different crevices, and you see what's in there. And you just enjoy the beauty as you're going. So check this out. Here I see a big school of big opali right beyond the kelp, and I try to sneak up on them, but they instantly see me. In this clarity, you really have to just stalk the fish and be as silent as possible, sneak up on them and hunt them down. So here you see I'm diving down, I'm getting behind a rock, I'm just gonna lay on the bottom. I see that school right there. They're just right in the distance there. Trying to follow them off. There's a few of them. I moved a little bit too much, so they got a little skittish, but I line one up, take a shot, and there's Neo from the Matrix, just bending its body, totally whiffing the fish, and go down for a few more dives. So looking down, I see this beautiful ledge. I'm like, okay, there's gonna be some lobsters down there, and this happens a lot. You dive down, you hit the bottom, you look over, and it's just a wall. There's not a single crevice in there. There's nothing. There's not gonna be any lobsters. And so you do it again. With my Pathos 100, I don't tend to like to hunt holes just because it's pretty powerful. But here I look in and there's just a big group of opali in there. Take a shot, and once again, Neil must have been in there because they bent their way out and somehow, with probably 10 fish in there, didn't get one. But check it out. Here we go. Sneaking in, sneaking in, sneaking in. Oh, lobsters. Hey, there's another show-off in a wetsuit out here with me.
What's good?
Now that I've hand caught a couple hundred lobsters, you definitely know when there's a legal-sized lobster, and this guy is it. A daytime 2.5, 3-pound lobster, not too shabby. So why do seals hang out with divers? Check him out. He's getting the lobster legs from the lobster I just got. But apparently now he wants to check out this little spearfishing device and maybe go spearfishing himself. He's getting a little close to the trigger, and I don't want anything bad to happen, so try to shoo him off a little, get him a little bit away from here, because these guys are great. I don't want any danger to happen to them, so let's keep going. So check out all this red kelp here. Now, I know that pretty much every kelp is edible. There's very few that you can't take, like eelgrass and stuff. So at the end of this dive, I actually grab a little of this red kelp, and let me tell you, it is so tasty. It's peppery, it's salty, it is fantastic. Here's an absolute rarity. Just cruise along. This calico, good sized calico, comes out of a hole, just swim along, doesn't see me. I'm at the top, about 10, 15 feet away. Drill him and just put him out of his misery right away. Just look at that beauty. Oh, it's gonna be so tasty. Now here's some excitement for me. So I go out deeper, looking along. All of a sudden in the kelp, I see this massive school of barracuda. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check this out. I've missed every barracuda I've ever shot out because they're so thin. I swim up on this and I'm like, wait, this is a pelagic. I need to do this Hawaiian style and like big fish style and just swim up on it, get as close as I can and take a shot. So here I'm kind of looking, and unfortunately they're really blended in this water. I couldn't get a good visual on them, but I dropped down and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna get one of these guys. Come in, and I chase him. I'm going after him. There's a whole big school right there, and what do I get? My first pelagic. Ooh, another big school of opali. These are big opali too. I've got this one dead set in. Oh my god, what happened again? Doo, doo, doo. All right, this has got to stop. So I go slower, look in, aim. There he is, coming across. Bam. That one's mine. One of my favorite fish ever, opali. Oh wait, never mind. Again. Totally bent around the shaft as it went directly at it. And I mean, I had a dead-on shot. Well, remember that video earlier? Hey, there's that Orville dude from Pacific Coast Hunters. He's at the bottom. What is he checking out? Oh my god, I can see it from up top. There is a massive lobster right at the butt of his gun.
Lobster. You see it right below you? Right at the end of your gun? At the butt end of your gun, right?
Yeah.
Got away from me.
All right, it's time for me to head in. So as I head in, I'm gonna look for a few more lobsters and maybe a few fish if I can see them as I'm heading in. So quite a few lobsters. Any that are legal, I don't know. Those are all probably gonna be just barely legal or. Hold on, before I get out of the water, I see one more chance. A few big opali, just cruise in the shallows. I'm gonna try my best to stalk them. I can't keep missing this Neo dude. He is just swimming, and just avoiding every shot that I've got. Here we go. Let's see if I can do it. Come on. I see a flash. There it is. My opali. What a dive. Sharkhead's still out there. Orville's still out there. Jacob's still out there. But I am smoked. Nice lobster here, about 2.5 pounds, 3 pounds. Beautiful lobster. All right, so I was supposed to make some chipotle garlic butter lobster from one of the YouTube videos my wife shared, except she threw away the chipotle pepper seasoning that I had, so I am going with some paprika smoked Spanish style. And a little salt and pepper, so let's get that going here. Salt. Oh yeah, that's my doggy ringing the doorbell to go out. Smart little puppy. But it's also when she wants me to just pay attention to her and not what's at hand, which is a lobster and some steak that I need to get on the grill ASAP. So let's get some smoked paprika all over this bad boy. Oh yeah. We'll still go with the garlic butter. Go with a little garlic butter at the end here. All right, we got them cooking. Oh yeah, that's looking tasty. So here's my opaleye and my barracuda. And I'm gonna make some poke right now, and I'm keeping it purposely big so that I know what the barracuda is versus the opaleye, and we'll do like a little taste test. All right, the tried and true opaleye. You guys know, if you watch me, love this stuff. Always good, fantastic in poke. All right, barracuda. I've never tried this. This was my first shot, so let's try it. Whoa, much softer than the opaleye, but still absolutely delicious. Perfect for poke. Can't wait to try it for sushi. Cheers. Here we have Parker working his magic, getting some peppers ready for the mango salsa. All right, so we have cilantro, red bell pepper, jalapeno, red onion, and mango, and some minced garlic. Gonna add some lime, and then we will be good, and some olive oil. Then we'll be good. Add a little cumin, some salt, pepper, and olive oil, and now we're gonna mix it all. So we've got our barracuda here, we got sliced up. Now I'm gonna take some tempura and I'm gonna make some batter using Pellegrino, just some club soda, get it in there, make it light and fluffy. Put it in an ice bath because you want it to be super cold when you're doing it, so it remains nice and fluffy. We've got the oil heating up, and in a second I'll show you how to test if it's ready. Tempura batter. All right. Now what you want to do is you want to have very ice cold to mix it up. And when you do it, okay, so you want your club soda to be ice cold. We put it in a mixer just to make it super cold. Just add a little bit at a time because you don't want it to be too quick, and you want it to be basically the texture of pancake batter. So we'll add a bit more in here. Okay, as you can see, pretty much the texture of pancake batter. Don't want to over mix tempura batter at all. I'm going to put it in this, there's water, ice cold water in here. We're going to keep it in here while we wait to get everything else done. I'm going to now add some taco seasoning and garlic salt to this mixture. Add some Penzeys taco seasoning in here. Just a little bit to get some flavor in there. And then we're going to do some garlic salt. Add some garlic salt in there. All right, good. Mix it all up again. It's looking a little thick, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more club soda to it. Really thin it out. Remember, it's in an ice cold bath, so that's why it's so thick. All right, this is looking fantastic. So how we're gonna test this? We're gonna come over here real quick. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna drop a piece in, a little bit in. It went up immediately, means it's a bit hot, so we're gonna reduce the heat just a little bit down to medium. I'm going to get those out because you really don't want that burn flavor or anything going in there. And scoop those out. That'd make some great tempura batter for some sushi. Time to make the barracuda. So we dip it in, kind of drip it off, get a little bit of the excess. This is going to be a pretty quick process. So we lay it in there. It's going to be pretty quick, so we're going to just get these going. As you can see, the first one that I laid in is already looking nice and golden brown. I'm gonna let it go a little bit longer. I'm gonna drop one more in there. And then once I'm done dropping this in, we're gonna get some paper towels ready. And I'll show you how to dry these up. All right, so here we go. Look at how beautiful brown that looks. I'm gonna just set it on a wire rack, let it drip off a little bit, get rid of some of that oil. Got a couple more in here. Oh, that's looking fantastic. Like I said, it's gonna be real quick cook. Just let those sit for a second. Get a little bit more brown. There they are if you wanna. How those look, Mark?
Amazing.
All right, so here's our last barracuda piece. Look at how just beautiful it looks. Right there, nice and sizzling. Look at all those. That's gonna be our dinner. And now let's get to setting up our burrito. Just throw it up right on the burner. Just flip it every once in a while, make sure it's not burning. Once it starts bubbling a little bit, your tortilla is nice and tasty. All right, this is the finished product. So we've got our mango salsa. We've got our tortilla nice and crisped up. We have some coleslaw that's going to give that a little extra crunch. We have a few different sauces to try out on it. And then, of course, the star, our barracuda. So what we're going to do first, we're going to start setting this up. So I'm going to just add a couple pieces of barracuda on here. Next, grab our spoon. And got my spoon, got my mango salsa. So we're just gonna layer the mango salsa right on top, just like that. Oh yeah, get it all over it. Add a little coleslaw, get that right on top. Wrap this up, biggest fish taco ever. And now let's try it.
How is it?
You did absolutely amazing on the mango salsa. Great job, Parker. And just the flavors are so good. Cheers.